evening. Welcome to our live interview. This is Kabete Poly TV. You're watching our special education segment. Tonight, we focus on the recently released placement of senior secondary school students across the country, a process that continues to shape the academic journey of thousands of learners. I'm your host, Mary Philip. Joining us in the studio is the Principal Secretary for Education. Thank you for joining us, PS. Would you kindly introduce yourself, tell us where you come from, what you do for a living?
Yes, my name is Kelvin Biko, the PS of Education, and I'm very happy to be here today with you.
Welcome to our studio. To begin with, could you briefly explain the senior secondary school placement process and its importance, what it entails?
Yes, the senior secondary school placement entails the grade 6 learners going forward from grade 6 to grade 7, and this is through selecting schools so that they can join based on their performance, their school capacity, and some few other minor factors. Yeah.
I have another question for you. What specific criteria were used in placing students for this year?
Yeah, the criteria used was mainly performance and the capacity, because you cannot place students in a school and overload the capacity. The facilities must be enough for each and every student who is joining a senior school.
Okay, and has there been any challenges that the Ministry of Education has encountered during this process?
Yes, there's been a lot of challenges. First of all, I can say low turnout by students. Some students have not been turning up to the schools that they have been called. Second, the challenge is complaining from the parents and the students, because they feel like their first choices have not been met. Yeah, so that are the main challenges, and also the facilities. Yeah, some schools have called learners, but they do not have enough facilities for all the learners they have called.
And as the Ministry of Education, what measures have you taken to curb these challenges?
Yes, we are actually working on that, because we are expanding classes. We are now building much more facilities. For example, if it is a sport-oriented school, we are building playgrounds, swimming. Yeah, we just, in general, upgrading facilities.
Okay, there have been concerns from parents and students regarding the placements not aligning with their expectations. What is your response?
My main response will be the parents to remain positive, because every school, it is our intention to make it as conducive as possible, so that every student can get the best out of the school. So they can just remain positive instead of maybe complaining or having that negative energy when going to school. They can just remain positive. The appealing measures have been put in place so that they can transfer if they want to.
And were these students placed to their schools according to their qualifications or preferences, or
Yes,
what?
yes. You might want to place 100 students who have gotten, for example, exceeding expectation. They have gotten that, but more students end up getting that mark. So you have to squeeze them, which is not good, especially a school which is doesn't have enough facilities. That's why some people end up finding themselves in the schools that were not their first choice. But we're working on that.
So you are considering every school.
Yeah.
And for those dissatisfied with their placement, what options are available for them?
Yeah, transferring measures are in place. They can log in the portal and look for available options. However, parents who will take time to transfer their children, they themselves will be to blame, because the portal will be closing in around 2 weeks. So haraka yako ndo utasaidika.
So they should be fast not to miss out.
Yeah.
And looking ahead, what improvements can we expect in future placements exercises?
Yeah, the improvements I'm really looking forward to during in future placement exercises. I would like it to be very easy for and not students not to miss their first choice schools. If you choose this certain school, it will be very good if you go to that particular school, not another school. Secondly, I'd like to add on facilities to schools so that some students do not feel left out, because when you go to a sport-oriented school and there are no playgrounds, it doesn't make sense. So I'll just upgrade on facilities mainly.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Peace, for your insights. Maybe you can tell our students one word to motivate them.
Yes, for the students, I'd just like to tell you to keep working hard. Yeah, do not let the school that you are in dictate your future. You can just be as hardworking as possible and everything will be okay.
Okay, that was our Principal Secretary for Education, Dr. Kevin Biko, discussing the senior secondary school placement process. For more updates, stay tuned to our subsequent bulletins. Good evening. My name is Mary Fowler.